Hello.
Hi.
Are you a parking ticket?
So you've got Fang written all over you?
Yeah.
They
The
won't
fact
know
that
that.
you know it is kind of embarrassing, don't you think?
The fact that you were going to say it is kind of embarrassing.
Let's not get fucking cheeky. You won't know this one
Yeah.
though. How'd you cook your eggs? How do you like your eggs?
I don't know.
Fertilised.
Yeah, fucking. You haven't heard that one before,
You
have you,
haven't heard that one,
bitch?
have you?
No, but it's not good.
Well, how's it not good?
I mean, it's not good.
Why is it not good? I'm lost though. Can you give me directions to your heart?
Ew!
You must be a magician though.
No, stop!
Because-
you're looking.
Because every
You're
time I look
looking.
at you, everyone disappears.
Yeah, it's a...
Nah, come on, that was a good one.
Say.
Are you a time traveller? Because I see you in my future.
Oh, what was...
Did they not work?
No, God, no.
Not one of them impressed you.
No.
Sometimes think it would be easier if there was a big moment.
I said to Mum, like, I wish that he'd just cheat on me and then I could be like, this was the reason. Because it's so hard to say to someone, the reason is he's not my person.
Yeah.
I'm dead in this relationship. No one gets that. They're like, be happy.
Be content.
Be grateful
Be
that
grateful.
a man has said he'll have you.
Women always want more. There is nothing wrong with a boring relationship. It's normal to have up times and down times, and the reality is, if the relationship is boring, it means it's reliable and comfortable. Boring isn't always a bad thing. In many cases, it's actually a good thing. Time to think. Time to do more with your partner.
Women can never be as lonely as a guy can. You might not have the optimal suitor that you want, but there's a different degree of loneliness that men experience when it comes to relationships than women.
See, I disagree with that. In my active sex addiction, I was never lonelier in my life. And arguably, you could say I shouldn't be because I was having sex with the most amount of people at that time, right?
I mean, did you cuddle with any of the guys that you hooked up with?
Yeah.
Do you know how touch-starved most men are? Even the fact that you could cuddle, but most men they can't even get that amount of attention. A lot of men, maybe it is most, are invisible to women. A girl's never sliding into their DMs, a girl's never asking them out on a date, a girl's never paying them a compliment, a girl is never going on a date with them, they're not getting cuddles, they're not even getting sex. Perhaps it's not what women want, but at least you can get that.
Tell us something your mum doesn't know about you.
Okay, I fucked my manager when I was supposed to for a pay rise, and I got the fucking pay rise. I went from £9 an hour to £11 an hour.
Oh! Well done!
And I didn't have a boyfriend at the time, but I had a guy who was waiting on me. I told him I wasn't fucking anyone else, but I was.
Ivana fucked her boss. She went from £9 an hour to £11 an hour. These bitches shagging their boss for £2 extra an hour. Times are tough.
How should a guy know if a girl genuinely likes him or if she just wants attention?
Okay, that's a great question. Easily, if you have to spend money on a woman, she's not the one. If you can go hang out with her and just spend quality time, that's a wonderful woman.
I definitely know girls who just want attention from guys.
It's hard to tell because it's really easily confused, I find. Because once they get attention, I don't even know when I want a relationship or when I want attention.
Like the girls don't even know. And then you're like, oh, never mind. I was just bored or whatever.
Bored. Yeah,
it was that or box dyeing my hair. So I don't know.
I guess just how much she puts into the relationship.
Yeah.
Like if she's always trying to receive kind of,
but also
instead of giving.
Yeah. But if she has that much free time to waste on a guy, don't go for her anyways.
Great advice. Simple yet true. Even the girls were quite honest, but shows how indecisive feminism has made women. They have no idea what they want because society is constantly LARPing propaganda.
You want a feminine man? You want a dude that's going to wear heels on Saturdays?
You don't have to be feminine.
No, I'm asking you. Do you want a guy that wears heels on Saturdays?
You don't have to be feminine.
Answer the question. Do you want a man that wears heels on Saturdays?
No, you're not answering mine.
Whose podcast are you on? All right. So, do you want a man that wears heels on Saturdays? Okay, so why would a man want a woman that acts like a dude? I'm just saying, y'all expect us to accept masculine women. You're not going to accept a feminine man. So why should I accept a masculine woman?
You're a
sip your
Like,
drink.
I'm just saying, it's crazy. Like, y'all want us to tolerate your fuckery, but you would never tolerate my fuckery.
Oh, hell no.
Men the biggest threat to women, or are men the biggest protectors of women?
I mean, both. Like, the women can walk down the street and be catcalled, and that's not okay, and that's very threatening. But also, like, you could have your husband who protects you and does things for you. So men could play either role. It depends how they act.
Aren't most cops and soldiers men?
I think so.
Absolutely.
So then wouldn't men be the biggest protectors of women?
Very true.
Would you trust a female cop to stop a sexual assault?
Absolutely.
Okay, so then why are men expected to be protectors if women are just as capable of having that protector
So
role?
I keep saying this, and I think it's society, and I also think that men are taught more how to do that, and women aren't necessarily.
Reality is she's not pulling a 200-pound person out of a burning building. She's not dragging her squad mate that's been shot out of the line of fire. This is just reality. Not only do men protect, but they provide the infrastructure for everyone to thrive.
Your body count then?
I'm not gonna say it.
Exactly. If you didn't care and it didn't matter, you would say your body count. But it does matter, which is why you don't want to say it.
No,
That's the
it's
point.
just because it's private. I don't want to say it on the internet because like people are dumb and they're gonna be like, I don't know. It's just.
But that's my point.
I
that
can
means
say
it matters.
I can say it. I don't care.
Say it. Go ahead.
Okay,
What is it?
13.
Cap. Not the
I
cap.
swear to God.
That's not for
You
20
don't know
though.
me. Okay, what's your body count?
I'm probably close to 400 now at this point.
Allegedly.
400.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter for me. I'm
Oh,
allegedly.
you got high value because you fucked 400 girls.
Allegedly. For a man to have sex with a lot of girls, he has to put in work. You don't have to put in work. You just get
Not
fucked.
in Miami. Not in Miami. See how things are here. Like you just go to the club, they're gonna want to fuck with you. It's easy for you to get girls. You don't have to put a lot of work. Maybe you got money. You have a YouTube channel.
Hold on. What does it take to get money?
Work.
Oh.
A lot of people are going to be mad at me about this, but this is something that needs to be said, and I'm the only one who has the courage to say it. The reason why pretty girls are only friends with other pretty girls is because it's impossible to be friends with ugly bitches. If I want to go to a club, I am not going to not go just because my friends aren't cute and they probably aren't going to get in, okay? And this is just the reality of life. We are all suffering the consequences of the patriarchy. And as a pretty girl, I feel like I have every right to live my life the way that I want to without the added stress of having non-pretty friends. And I don't think that you should blame me for that. I think you should blame the society and the patriarchy and the government.
I really hope she's trolling. If it's a troll, A+. If she's being serious, well, yeah. Big yikes.
One of the reasons why I think I'm married today and how I'm very confident to come out and talk about my marriage, because if I thought my marriage was gonna end overnight, I'd be really embarrassed talking about it online. But my husband is the best sex I've ever had in my life, you know? And so it's I get to have that whenever I want at a moment's notice. But if I had kind of been around the block more, then I might have already had the best sex of my life. And that's a heavy thing for a woman to carry psychologically if you're in a relationship with a man and you're like, well, that guy hit it better. You know what I mean? So it's but the more men that you sleep with, the more likely that is to occur. Whereas if you just kind of take the more monogamous route of kind of what you're doing right now in college, then you have more of an opportunity to be sexually impressed by a man. You know what I mean? So it's just getting into more positive habits that support monogamy. Because the college life ends one day.
This is a great point. Aside from the pair bonding thing, it's far more positive to think your husband is the best versus some Chad from a party in college. No hymen, no diamond, boys. Stay strong.